How can righteous virtue be tragically reduced to ruin when family and friends mean well?
Nurse, where is my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maidenhead at 12-year-old, I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird, God forbid, where is this girl? What Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou hear our counsel. Thou know'st my daughter of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe I e'er nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Marry, that marry is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an hour that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus, then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content by having him, making yourself no less.
No less, nay bigger, women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move. But no more deep I will endure at mine eye, than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl, seek happy nights to happy days.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in his own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds this appetite. Therefore, love moderately. Long love doth so, too swift arrives, as tardy as too slow. A lover may bestride the gossamer that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall, so light is vanity. Come, come with me, and we will make short work, for by your leaves you shall not stay alone till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it. I do not use jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise. And you be mine. I'll give you to my friend. And you be not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
Oh, sweet my mother, cast not away.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word.
O God, O nurse, how shall this be prevented? Comfort me, counsel me. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares ne'er come back to challenge you. Or, if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Then, since the case so stands now it doth, I think it best you married with the county. Your first is dead, or 'twere as good he were, as living here and you no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too, or else beshrew them both.
I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
Ah, Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to chide away the shame, that copest with death himself to escape from it, and if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy. I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as is a tedious tale. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. If aught in this miscarried by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before this time unto the rigor of severest law.